I've been here a minute doing a lot of things wrong when I first got here, especially, and it appears that membership here is very expensive, man. You know, and everybody who darkens the door here has paid their way. So this is a gym for my spirit now. Um, Part of what you read on 24 is we said we're unable at certain times to bring to our consciousness sufficient force, the memory, and the suffering, humiliation of a week or a month ago. It made me think of the worst time and also the best time. But and also made me remember the day that I lost touch with myself and reality. It was the very first day I mixed Crown Royal and methamphetamine. Because that was the best feeling I've ever had, physically and mentally. And it can't be replaced. And it also can't be, there's no instant replays on that. So, and I was just in a mediocre state. But I remember the last time I did it, I was trading food stamps for it homeless. And I didn't recall the suffering, humiliation. And then I remember when I relapsed after 7 years. After 7 years clean, I remember I was on top of the world and business was booming. I was making more money than ever. So when they said those certain times, it don't have to be bad or it don't have to be real bad. It's not a 1,000-foot drop off every time I go back out there, man, and try this one more time. It can be a gradual decline of me making just a little bit more money than I need. Or getting in fear of not having it. But, to help me bring it to my consciousness now, and just to realize that whether it's good or bad, and it's not going to matter. And I can look at my track record and prove it. I asked every sponsor I've ever had the same thing. What was your worst consequence for alcohol and drugs? And they'll tell me, and I said, did you drink and drug after that? I sure did. Okay. Then I proved to myself by living that way that I wasn't able to bring that to consciousness. Because at the end of my cocaine use, I bought a 20 on the way home after 3.5 beers every time. And that wasn't enough. And I got 20 more because she was right down the road. Then I went and sat in my bedroom with no windows with a sawed-off shotgun pointed at the door. Paid all that money, scared the hell out of myself. And I don't ever think back to that when I'm at the bar talking to a girl I want, paying her tab, maybe having a couple, slipping back in. Nice and slow and gentle. It doesn't have to be a 1,000-foot drop-off, man. I just need to know that the time's going to come where I need to watch for things I want and also things that worry me, to the point that I need to change the way I feel with any chemical.